Hello, welcome to Growth in Progress Vlogs. I apologize for the darkness. I know it's dark. I just left the gym on my way to get my kids and then go home. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always in the car. It's always, well, not always dark, but sometimes. It's just, I don't know. I find it easier to record in the car. But anyways, so in my last video, I was talking about how the Lord used me to speak through me to the ladies at my Bible study. And, you know, I still can't believe that really happened. It's almost been, tomorrow will be 2 weeks since that last time I was at Bible study. So I just wanted to, I have Bible study tomorrow, and I just wanted to catch you up on what's been going on since the Lord used me. Oh wow, I look red, orange. I look interesting. Oh, look at my eyes. Okay, anyways, I hope I don't get pulled over since I have my light on. You know how people, parents, at least my mom always said, I read somewhere or I saw a video that it's not actually illegal to have your lights on. I think maybe depending on the state or whatever, but apparently in where I live it's not illegal. But I grew up being told that that's illegal, that you're gonna get pulled over, that you could cause a car crash. I don't know. So, but apparently it's not illegal, but I still get that paranoid feeling because that's just what I have always been told. But anyways, back to the point. So 2 weeks ago, the Lord used me in Bible study. He used me to speak to the ladies in my Bible study. And it was really scary to take that leap of faith, to actually open my mouth and speak, to actually open my mouth and allow Him to use me and speak through me. It was really scary, but He told me, that I have to do it through the fear. I have to do it through the fear, and I did. And I'm glad that I did. It was so amazing. I'm still in shock 2 weeks later, right? But so after that though, everything was really good. I was so happy, I was so excited, and motivated, and just wow, fired up, but I really got hit with some spiritual warfare in my house. I don't know, I can't, at this moment, I want to say it was 3 or 4 days after, just my house just things just blew up. I don't understand. And obviously I live alone with my kids. Wow, I just really smacked the air out my chest. So I live alone with me and my kids, and I've said in my previous in my starting video that I'm a yeller. That's something that I've been working on, and seeing how things blew up. Well, it's been a week now, or a little over a week since this happen, but like when I seen like how things went in that moment, I realized that I have changed a lot. Like I don't yell. I do yell still, but not like, I don't know. It's definitely been some improvement, because sometimes you don't realize change, I want to say, until like, I don't know, sometimes things change and you don't even realize it, like until it like gets brought back in front of you, or something triggers your memory, or triggers, I don't know how to explain it, but like how could I say, like sometimes I feel like I'm still the same and I'm still struggling with the same things, but like I realized like last week that I have gotten so much more patient, like so much more patient, and I don't even know like what was the reason. Like I can't even tell you why there was so much fighting. Like everyone was mad. It was one day. It was one particular day. Like 3 or 4 days after that Bible study. I can change. Ew, no. Ew, no. We don't need that much light. Does that look crazy? Yeah, but all of a sudden, and my kids, they always, like, it's still, like, a problem where they're always fighting about something. If it's not one, it's the other. There's always, like, there's still, like, constant sibling bickering, you know? And, but for some reason this day, like, it was, like, heavy. Like, everyone was fighting with each other, and I, like, exploded, just yelling, screaming. I don't know, like, I just lost my patience so quickly. It was really tense that day. Like, everyone was yelling at each other, and I'm yelling punishments, you know, like, you're grounded, everyone's grounded, and everyone, I don't even understand why everyone was so upset. Like, I don't, like, it definitely felt like, you know, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Like, it was some spiritual warfare for sure. Like, because the level, like, the tenseness, everything just felt so, like, I don't know. I just felt like it was going crazy in my house. Like, everyone was mad. Everyone's yelling. Everyone's just upset, mad at each other, and everyone's grounded. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, it was really hardcore. Everyone was so angry, and it was like a really deep anger. Like, I don't know. Like, and it made me realize, like, dang, this is different. That's what, like, we get mad at each other sometimes, you know, but like in that moment, like, I'm like, this is really, well, actually, like, yeah, after, you know, like, after, like, when everything kind of calmed down, I'm like, this is like whole nother level. Like, where everyone is really upset, and at this moment, like right now, I don't even remember what started anything. I don't remember why everyone was mad. I don't remember why everyone was yelling. I don't remember what made me yell, but I don't know. It was so bad that me and my daughter got upset at each other, and we didn't even talk the whole night, and we fell asleep mad at each other. And I know that that's not good. And I can't even remember, like, what happened that we were upset. It was just like everyone had, I don't know, it was just like everyone against everybody, like just yelling, just mad, just saying things to each other, you know, like the kids. And I felt like I was like, I gotta be in control, and you're not gonna talk to me crazy, like, and not it, like, obviously that's my role, like, I'm the mom. I don't know how to explain it, but like I felt myself, I was off. Everyone was off. It was like different. I don't know how to explain it. It was definitely some spiritual warfare, and we were just, nobody, instead of like fighting against that, like, we just all gave in, and we were just all angry at each other. Like, instead of recognizing, like, hey, we need to stop this, chill, we need to pray, let's calm down. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It was just really deep. Like, it was definitely, everyone was being used, you know, and we're letting, because like it says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, right? Like, everyone was literally all, you know, like, all against each other, like, and for no good reason. Like, I know it was for no good reason, because I can't even remember what started anything. And me and my daughter were yelling at each other. We yelled at, I yelled at my oldest son. We were upset at each other for what? I don't remember. Me and my daughter were upset at each other for what? I don't remember. But me and her got like super mad at each other, like the maddest. Me and her like really were upset at each other, and that's the crazy thing. I can't even remember why. I don't even remember why. And we went to bed mad at each other. All I know is we were in each other's face, and that we haven't been that mad at each other in a really long time. Like, years. Like at least a year and a half or 2 years. Like, we haven't been at each other like that. Like, we were in each other's face. That's all I remember. And it was like challenging each other. Like she was kind of being smart aleck, right? And I got in her face, and she was like giving me attitude, and like, I don't know. It was really like, it was ugly. It was ugly. And we went to bed mad at each other. And the next morning, I don't even remember, like, as soon as I woke up, I was sad. Because, I don't know, like, when me and my daughter are mad at each other, like, when we get upset, because we get, like, irritated with each other. Especially, not to be TMI, but, like, when we're on our periods, like, forget it. We get attitudes with each other, and poor the boys, like, that's when tensions are high, is like when we're on our periods, like, that's when tensions are high. And the boys, poor things, because like they can't even breathe without us like being annoyed or frustrated. It's true, you know what they say. I don't know, but yeah. So like, but that's like normal, like just frustrating, but like not like yelling at each other, just where you get mad easy over stupid stuff, but you're not like it's not a real fight or anything. But that day we were like we really got in each other's face, and it was ugly, and I don't even remember why. But it was like, it was attitude, and I'm like, I'm not taking that attitude kind of thing, you know? And you're grounded, and she's like, I don't care, blah, blah. Or you can't use this, and okay, I don't care, fine. You know what I mean? Just like just bickering, but like in each other's face. And we went to bed mad, and then the next morning I woke up really sad, and she was like, she walked by my room, and I don't know what happened, but like somehow she ended up coming right there. Or I said something to her. I think I said, did you eat or something? I don't know. But as soon as I saw her, I got like sad. And literally like, we made eye contact or something. I don't even remember how it went, but like we both started crying, like, because I was like, I don't want to fight with you. And I started crying, and she started crying, and I'm like, I don't like fighting with you. And we just both started crying. And then she came over to my bed, and we were just hugging, and then we talked it out. And the boys too, like we all, but it was just that I don't know, y'all, it was definitely some spiritual warfare, like, because it didn't even make any sense. Like everything just went crazy. I don't know. And then I kind of started to feel bad, because like I feel like I didn't handle it the right way. Like instead of like praying, I just gave into the to the frustration, and I just like had zero patience, and I just started yelling. And I don't know, like it was just bad. Like I felt guilty for not like warring in the spirit, you know, for giving in and just like losing my cool like so easily. And like to that level, like I'm telling you, like I still yell. I'm not gonna lie, like I still yell, but not like that day made me realize that God is really like working on me. I have come a long way, and I've been a lot more patient little by little. But so the fact that like how it went, it really made me like, I feel guilty, because I'm like, this is not the way to behave, you know, like that's not okay, yelling like that. Even though I apologized and we all like got it fixed the next day, but like, first of all, we're not supposed to go to bed mad, you know. That's not good. Not supposed to let the sun go down, right? Angry while you're angry. And I just felt really guilty about how that day went. And so I got a little like disconnected, and I don't know. And then I had to work the next Tuesday. Like that first time when God, you know, called on me, and I failed the mission, right? I still made it to Bible study, even though I was late, right? I got there like 6:15, and I thought I was good, but like I still made it a point to go even though I was late, because I didn't want to miss Bible study. But last week, so the week after God used me, I didn't go to Bible study. And because I used the excuse that, because I was gonna be late. But I don't know, I just felt guilty. I felt guilty, and I'm like, I messed things up, and I don't know how it's gonna, like, I don't know. And I think honestly, I feel like I got more scared for him to use me the second time. Like I feel more now that I have done it, now that I like let him use me, I feel more scared than I did the first time. And I don't know if that even makes any sense. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I now after that, things have been back to normal. Things that, like, obviously I talked about it with God, like, about what happened with the kids and everything, and we talked about it, so, but things have been back to the normal sibling, like, it's not, everything hasn't been crazy like it was, but I don't know, y'all, like, it really, something se levantó, like, something was coming up against me, for sure. And I felt bad, or still kind of do, I feel bad because I didn't fight it the right way. Like, I didn't war in the spirit, and that's what I needed to do. And I let that get to me, feeling guilty and then feeling scared to be used again. I got scared, so I didn't go to Bible study last week. And so, but also, I don't know if this was before we got into it or after. One of my neighbors asked me for a ride, right? Because I live in the ghetto, and it's a lot of people around here that just they just do their own thing, they're in the world. There's just no way around it, right? But and I don't know, like, there's a couple of people that asked me for rides, and they asked me for rides to go buy alcohol, and I know how bad is that I take them. I don't know, I feel like bad about it, but I also feel bad to say no to a ride. I don't know, like, I honestly don't know, like, what to do in that situation. I get really annoyed about it, and I get really annoyed just to be asked to give a ride. But I always do it anyways, just to be nice, because I don't know, like, I just want to be nice, and I know that I shouldn't be, like, helping people, but they're gonna go anyways. Like, it's not like I'm technically not enabling them, because they're gonna go anyways, but I don't know, I just feel bad. I don't know, y'all. Like, please don't judge me on that, because I didn't even need to mention what they're going, what the ride is for. But anyways, so one of the guys where I live, he asked me for a ride. And he's very respectful, obviously, because I'm not going to be giving nobody a ride and they're disrespecting me. Like, his daughters play with my kids, so, like, I don't really talk to the people where I live, like, not really anybody, but I'm friendly. But I usually come in and, like, get in, get out. Like, I don't really hang around too much with anybody where I live. But I'm friendly. I try to be nice, like, I'm not judgmental, but I'm also, like, I don't know, I'm pretty reserved, that's just how I am, mainly, anyways. But anyways, so I give the guy a ride to the store, and when I'm there, like, I'm So he gets out the car and he goes in, and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, or I'm asking the Lord, I said, Lord, what could I even say to somebody that, like, what could I tell somebody? What words could I tell somebody that is out in the world, like, not, no judgment, but like somebody that drinks all the time, drinks all day, does whatever they do, and they seem okay with it, like they seem happy in their life. That's what I asked, like, God, and I was thinking it in my head. I don't remember if I was speaking or if I was thinking it in my head, like, Lord, what could I even say to somebody that seems happy with this life that they're living? And he told me, like, immediately, the Holy Spirit answered me, and he said, tell him I can give him a better life than the life he's living, and I want to give him a better life. And then, like, I like saw myself praying for him. Oh, and to invite him to church. Yeah, to invite him to church. And then I saw, like, myself, like, praying for him, but I thought, like, that. So anyways, okay, so that's what happened while he was in the store. And then he comes out, and I mean, like, I'm like, okay, Holy Spirit. So and now I'm getting nervous. I got that nervous feeling, right? Like, so he's just talking on the way, and I'm like, okay, I gotta tell him this. And he's speaking, and I'm like, I wait for, like, a quiet second, and then I'm like, random, like, we're getting pretty close back to the apartments, right? So I'm like, random thing I'm about to say, and I say, and he's like, what's up? And I'm like, so God told me, God wanted me to tell you something. I was like, I asked him if he wanted to say anything. I asked him about you, if he wanted to say anything, and he told me to tell you this. He told me to tell you that what he said. He said that he can give you a better life than the life you're living, and that he wants to give you a better life. And he's like, he was so, like, he's like, how does he know? He said, how does he know me? I'm like, well, he's God. He knows everybody, like, he knows us all. And he got real, like, he was just shocked, like, and I don't know, he started talking, and he's like, and then by this time we're starting to get pulling up, right? And I'm like, I'm like, God knows all of us. And he was like, he was telling me that somebody else like, other people have been talking to him about God. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it's not a coincidence, because when God's coming for somebody, like, when God's, when he's trying to let you know, he comes, like, in several different places, from several different ways, so that to me was like, oh, okay, I knew. I'm like, okay, God's trying to get his attention. So and I told him, I'm like, I don't know if you're up to it, like, I go to church in Chicago. If you ever want to go, just let me know. You can ride with me, like, I would be happy to take you if you want to go. And he's like, yeah, I'll go. He said he would go. He said, like, he would go. And then he was like, yeah, he said again, he's like, other people have been talking to me about God, saying stuff about God to me. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, that means something. It's not a coincidence, But yeah, so I spoke that to And it's crazy because I was thinking, like, I don't know, like when I was driving there, and I'm just like, I don't know, I was a little frustrated, I was a little annoyed, just because I'm like, I literally, when I got home, I was like, I literally I was walking in the door, and then dang, here he comes asking me for a ride, and it had been a while. And as soon as I seen him, I was like, I didn't want to. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I was like annoyed, and then I'm just like, I don't know. He was like on the way there, he was saying, just talking about, I don't know, like, I just know that he seems cool with living his life the way he's living. And and that's why I was like, that's why I was like asking God, like, I don't know, I was just like, I asked him, like, in my head, I think, like, or just to myself, like, it was almost like a rhetorical question, but he answered me. Like, I was like, I really wasn't expecting an answer. That's why I was like, oh. And I'm like, I'm literally like, what could I say to somebody who's happy with living like this, like, who seems like they have no issues with the way things are going in their life, with the way things are. And I feel like I was asking him, but I really didn't expect him to answer me, but he answered me immediately, like, tell him I can give him a better life, and I want to give him a better life. And I was like, wow, okay. And I got nervous, but he got out the car so fast, and then somebody called him, so I didn't get. And I don't know, like, maybe I had a chance to pray for him, but while I was driving, but I don't know. I thought that since I saw myself, like, I like saw myself or heard myself praying for him, I thought that meant I needed to pray for him in the moment, but the door kind of closed. So after, I was like, oh, maybe God was just telling me to pray for him and just telling me what to pray. So that's how that went. I didn't get a chance to pray for him, and he hasn't come to church. So every other weekend with my job, I work a weekend and I'm off a weekend. Like, I have a rotating schedule now. So I can go to church one Sunday and then I will miss it the next. But then, so my plan for that is to go the Sundays I can go, and then when I can't go, I'm off the Thursday, and Thursdays they have Bible study, so at least I can get to church at least once a week. Like, that's what I want to do. But so then also, so first we have this like big major, like, crazy angry fighting day at my house, and then on the Sunday, I was so ready for church, but we got ready really late. And then, mind you, like, I live close to an hour, like 45 minutes drive from my house to church. It takes 45 minutes if the traffic is not too bad. So we were ready. I was like, okay, we had a bad day the other day, like, I don't know, I really needed church. I was really ready for church. I was really happy for church because I had missed it, the week before. And then I couldn't go to the Bible study because my niece graduated. So I was like, it was just like, I don't know, like, I was in need, like, of church, and I hadn't gotten church. I don't know. Oh, no. So that, okay, I'm sorry. I'm making this complicated. I had to work. I was off that Tuesday when God used me, and then I don't know what I didn't go to. So I had church the Sunday before the Tuesday Bible study, and then the other one I had to work, and I just didn't even, I don't know why, but I didn't go to Bible study. I haven't yet been to Bible study, but that's my plan. So I want to start doing that. So I didn't, I don't know, like I went, it's been a period of time right now that I haven't gone to church. So I was going to go to church this Sunday, but then, yeah, this Sunday, because I was off this Sunday. So I was going to go to church. We got ready, but we got ready really late. And then it was just getting later and later. And we got in the car, we were going. But it was so late that I'm like, there's no point, because by the time we get there, it's literally going to be over. We're going to miss all the praising, like the worship. And I really like needed that. Like, I know that I really needed to worship. Like, that's what I was really wanting mostly than even the message. Is like, I didn't want to miss the worship, you know. And I decided not to go because it was so late. Like, it literally, we were gonna miss pretty much, like, we weren't even gonna be on time to hear the whole message. That's how late we were by the time we got to driving. And I don't even understand how we got so late, because we were like, I don't know what the heck happened. I really don't. Like, but we ended up not going. And I'm driving, I'm gonna go, I'm heading towards the expressway to go, you know, to head towards Chicago. But I'm literally looking at the time, and I'm like, it's gonna be pointless. It's gonna be pointless. And then I'm like, I gotta work the next day, and it's gonna be pointless to drive this 45 minutes there, just to only be there for just to literally miss most of everything, and then to drive 45 minutes back, and we didn't really receive, you know what I mean? Like, and I was so upset, you guys. Like, I started crying. I drove past I'm getting upset. Like, I'm like, man, there's no point. Like, I started saying that. I'm looking at the time, like, and I'm like debating, should I go? I don't know. Like, what's the point? There's no point in going. And I was so mad at myself for being so late. And I started crying. And I drove past the freeway. Like, I didn't get on. And I just kept going. And then I drove for a little bit, and I started crying. And then I pulled over, and I was crying. I pulled over at like a Walmart, and I was crying. Like, I've missed church before. Like, I've been late or frustrated, and I've done, like, it's happened before, but it's been a really long time. But like, I was so upset. Like, I was crying, like, so many tears. Like, I cried so much because I missed church. I don't know. Like, I really, really, really wanted to be there. And I was really, really so deeply upset that I didn't go. Like, I could have went, but I would, like, I don't know. Like, I was so late. And we've gone to church late. We go late all the time, but like, we still, because they worship for like 3 hours. I'm not even kidding you. That's how, or like 2.5. Like, but it's like, you don't even feel tired from it. Like, no, it's so what you need. And I don't know. I can't believe how much I cried. And my kids, they were like, they felt so bad. And my daughter's like, we're sorry, next time we'll all make sure that we get ready on time so we won't miss it. I don't know, like, everyone felt bad, but like, and I was not trying to guilt them for like, being slow, like getting ready slow, because it's not their fault, it's me, like, I'm the one who's hustling everybody. I'm the one and it really wasn't their fault. It was my fault. Like, I still don't understand how we left the house so late. I don't understand how we were so late. But like, I didn't cry to like try to guilt them. Like, I couldn't hold it in. Like, the tears just started flowing. Like, and I was crying like hardcore, like sad crying. Like, it was deep. Like, I haven't cried. Well, I cry all the time. I haven't cried, baby, for, things of the Lord, like, honestly. But like, I don't know. It was a really deep cry, you guys. Like, I was so sad that I missed church. But I'm off this weekend. So I will be there. And we're going to be on time. Like, we're leaving super early. Like, I'm thinking that we might just spend the day in Chicago. So we're going to get there. Like, we're going to be in Chicago before church even starts. Like, I was thinking of taking the kids to the aquarium. So we're going to go, like, I don't know what time they open. But we're going to be there when they open. I think they open at, like, 9. We're going to be in Chicago on time, and we're going that way we can go have some fun, like explore, and then be there on time for church. That's the plan. But anyways, yeah, I missed church. And so yeah, that I missed church last week, and then that was Sunday, and then the Tuesday. So like, the fight, missed church, feeling really like bad and disconnected, and then I didn't go to Bible study. He used the excuse that I was late, that I was gonna be late from work and blah blah blah. But that was, I could have made it, but I really just in fear, like, I don't know. But yeah, okay, so yeah, I missed it. But then Thursday, today is Monday, and Thursday I had my oldest niece's graduation, and while we were taking pictures of her, and congratulations to my niece, man. I'm so proud of her for making it through. That's a really big accomplishment, I'm proud of her. So shout out to you. Baby girl, I love you. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, when we're taking pictures, my friend that leads the Bible study called me, and I didn't answer because we were taking pictures. But then I called her back as soon as I got in the car, which is probably like 30 minutes later, and she didn't answer. So I texted her, and then she called me back like in a few minutes, and she asked me this is Thursday. She asked me because she told me she has to leave out of state again, and she doesn't want to leave the Bible study, like not do it. So I thought she was gonna ask me to do the Bible study, and I like freaked out. Like, I was already getting scared, like my heart was like, oh my gosh, and I wasn't gonna say no, but I was gonna be scared. But she didn't. She said she asked one of the ladies from her church to do the Bible study for us while she's gone. I don't know how long she's gonna be gone, but yeah, she's like, I don't want to leave it like last time where we had went like 3 weeks without Bible study. She's like, it's really important, and it does us all really good. Like, I want it to keep going, so I don't want to miss. So she asked one of her ladies from church to do the Bible study, and it's gonna be, I think that friend lady, I don't know if it's a lady, like a young lady, or I don't know, but it's gonna be her first time doing a Bible study. So but I'm sure she's prepared, but it's always like, no matter when you do, like when you first start doing something, you're gonna be nervous. So I'm like, oh, okay. Woo. When she told me though, I was like, whew, okay. Relief. But she did ask me that at the end, when it's time to pray, if I would be there to pray with the girl, like we'll pray together or whatever. Like, I don't know if God uses this lady, her friend, the same way that she uses her, or not. Like, I have no idea. So, but she asked me to, pray for everyone. So I'm assuming that God's going to use me again tomorrow. And let me tell you, I am more nervous than I was the first time, I think. Because I don't know why. Because I should feel like more chill, because like, all right, I did it. He used me. I can do it. Like, I know, but I feel more scared. Like, I feel more nervous, but I'm going to do it anyway, but like, whew. But I'm like really like scared right now, because I have like, I don't know, I feel like a lot has happened, and I just feel a little bit disconnected. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I feel a little bit disconnected just from the things that have happened the past 2 weeks. Like, I don't know. And I just feel really, I guess, kind of down. And I try to get, like, and I tried to fast again, and I failed on my fast. But right now I'm gonna be fasting, well, because like I said, on Tuesdays we usually fast for our Bible study, but I already started, but my plan was to fast Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then be done Wednesday morning. But ask me what happened, I don't know. I keep being weak in my flesh, you guys. Like, anybody who sees this, like, if you want to pray for me, please, I would definitely appreciate it, because I need all the prayer I can get. But like, I mean, I know tomorrow I'll be fine, because like, I don't know, I feel like I'm better at fasting like for our group than when I try to do it for myself, if that makes any sense. Like, when it's not about me, I feel like I do better at stuff. Same with like the gym, like being healthy. I'm so great at motivating other people. And I've gone through moments where I'm really good at motivating myself, but mostly I'm good at motivating other people. That's why I think I need somebody that wants me to train them, or like motivate them, that wants me to have them work out, because that is going to help me probably more than, like, we going to help each other, but it's probably going to help me more than you, because for some reason, like, I'm better at doing things for other people. I don't know, like being solid for other people. That's probably bad, but I don't know. I need somebody to train, because then I will be like, ooh, I'll be waist snatched. For real, because I don't know, that's how I've noticed that about myself. I definitely have. But anyways, but yeah, so tomorrow, I know that God's gonna use me despite me feeling like I'm unworthy, because that, that's not what it's about, because I'm not worthy, regardless of, like, there's nothing I could do to be worthy. So I am not going to allow that to make me feel like he's not going to use me, because I already know I was never worthy to be used. Like, even when I'm on my best day, I'm still a mess. Like, I still have so much growing to do in so many areas, like even on my best day, I'm not worthy to be used. But that's not what it's about. He just wants someone who's willing. He needs willing vessels, and I am willing, even though I'm probably always going to be terrified. But I'm willing, though. But I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm super nervous. So I'm about to go seek the Lord right now. I'm about to go worship. About to be in my word. I'm about to, I don't want to say prepare, but I just need to kind of reconnect and, prepare, reconnect. But it shouldn't, that's not, I just do feel a little distance, or maybe a lot, not a little. I feel pretty distance right now from the Lord. So I just want to fix that as best as I can, before tomorrow, and just go in strong as I can, but I'm nervous. I tell my friends, I'm like, well, if it's her first time, she's gonna be nervous, and it's and I'm scared because, okay, so the first time, 2 weeks ago, yeah, I did it, but my friend was still she was there, guiding me a little bit, not with what to say or anything, but guiding me to the next person and calling me to the next person. I don't know, so I'm just I'm well, we gonna be two nervous ladies. Don't worry, hey, we'll figure it out together, it don't matter. It's still gonna be it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a blessing for sure. I don't have no doubt about God using me, because I'm willing, and so I know that he will. But I know I'm still gonna feel that fear, because I'm scared. I'm scared. I feel more scared, I think, than I did the first time, but I'm gonna do it through the fear, and I'm just gonna lean on God, because I sure don't understand it. Not leaning on me. But yeah, so yeah, I'm about to go try to fix the connection a little bit, and just get back, plug back in, and be ready. And that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I will be seeking the Lord. I might record a couple of videos, I don't know, but I want to be productive tomorrow. Be productive and be strong as I can, and be prepared as I can. So yeah, I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. It'll go great. But I will let you guys know, so stay tuned. All right, goodbye for now.